Hi guys, this is Hope from Aesthetic Software Solutions, and today we'll be doing an illustration video for the Art2Business mobile application, which will be used by artists and creatives to upload catalogs and products onto the platform for the purpose of generating sales from their beautiful works. Let's go. As you can see, this is the home screen of the Art2Business mobile application. Before we get started in uploading our products and beautiful catalogs, we first need to do two of the most important aspects of the entire journey of using the app, which is uploading your default bank account as well as your default delivery address. The purpose of this is to provide convenience to receive direct payments into your default bank account upon the completion of a successful purchase of your work. So meaning once an artwork has been bought by a potential client, 80% of the proceeds from that sale will be automatically transferred into the default bank account that you will have specified. And how we do this is by clicking on the Payments tab. Upon opening the Payments tab, as you can see, they're already pre-populated bank accounts. What you can do to add a new one is to click on the top right-hand plus symbol. Select your bank that you're currently banking with right now. In this case, we will use NetBank as an example. You enter your account number as stipulated by your bank. You enter your account holder name. This is the person responsible for the account. In this case, we can use Hope. We enter the account branch. This is also known as the branch code, which if you do not know off the top of your head, you can Google. In this case, we will use 3444. Since we are adding this new banking account, we would like to make it the default account, meaning this is going to be the banking account that the 80% profit that you will have made off of your sale is going to be transferred into. We make default, we add the bank account. As you can see, the bank account has been added. If we would like to remove a bank account that is no longer in use, we just simply swipe to the right and we will see the delete button. So now that we've added our default bank account, we can now proceed to adding a default address. But before we move on to that, just to give you guys a little demonstration of how we can delete a bank account that is no longer in use, we can swipe to the right and click on the delete button and delete. And now the bank account, as you can see, is no longer as part of the list. So now we will continue to adding our default collection address. For that, we click back, we go into settings, and into settings, we click into the pickup address sub-menu. In the default, in the address menu, in the address list, you can see pre-populated addresses that have been added prior. To add your new default address, you click on the top right-hand corner plus symbol. The title of this address could be either your home or work address. In this case, we will go for home. Company name if applicable. This does not need to be entered. Right now, we are going to search for our address. We make use of Google's API to automatically search for your address as you type it in. In this case, we will use a pseudo address. Now that we've selected an address according to the pre-populated list that Google brings up to us, we will now continue to create the address. Notice that we don't have to make it default right now. We can make it default later in the list. What we do now is that we create the address. As you can see in the list, the address has been added. If we want to make it default, we can now click on it and we will receive a message prompting us if we would like to make it default. Yes is what we will select in order to continue. As you can see, it goes to the top of the list and it is now our default address. You can interchange default addresses based on where you are currently working from and where the work you would like to be, where the work you have uploaded should be collected from. This is very important to change according to where you will be operating and selling from. Now we move on over to adding products to your catalogs. Note that after we click back and we are in the settings page, we have the option of adding a bio. To add a bio, we will select remove what is currently populated, and then now we can add test bio. To update, we click on Save Bio. The bio has been updated. We swipe left to see our artist statement. We repeat the same process for adding an artist statement. We save and update our artist statement. We click Close. This empirical data is important so that the clients that you will be interacting with can know more about who you are as an artist. You can upload and change a profile picture, but for now we will keep this as it is. We click back and we go into the main home page of the mobile application. Now we're about to add and upload our catalogs. As you can see in the product list, there are already pre-populated products that we had created prior. To add a new product, you can click on the top right-hand corner plus symbol and you will be met with a list of crucial product details that need to be added. We will start off with the name. And then we will move on over to the price. And then we will select the main category, which for now is visual arts. We select a subcategory in visual arts. As you can see, the list has a few options that would be relevant to the work that you are looking to upload. For now, we will choose a painting. After that, we will add the size constraints of the product itself. This is very crucial to be accurate, as this will play a key role in the collection and delivery of your product by the courier company, which will be collecting and handling the courier process of the art that has been bought from your catalog. As you can see, all of the dimensions of the products have constraints that need to be conformed to, or you will not be able to proceed to upload the product itself. So for now, we can use 100 as an example. And then we can proceed to add 20 length and 30 height. Of course, this information will be taken from the measurements that you will have made on the product itself. If you do not have scale to a weight, you can estimate how much the product weighs. In this case, we will keep it at 3 kilograms. As I had explained earlier, the address that is default is the address where the work will be collected by the courier company upon a purchase request that will be made by potential clients. Before we upload an image, we need to give the product a description. And now we can proceed to add the image. But before we do that, take note of this important disclaimer as an artist. You need to be advised that packaging and proper preparation of the work is essential and is solely your responsibility. This is to ensure that there aren't any hiccups when collection is to be made. To find out more, click on the link below that will redirect you to the page that we guys have referenced so you guys can get more detail on how to accurately and properly package your work. We proceed by clicking continue. Art2Business allows you to add up to 5 images of a product. This is to supply and give as many different angles and perspectives of the product as you would like. In this particular case, we will select an image. The image we have selected is a sample image. And then we can proceed to create the product. The product has been successfully created, and as you can see, is now part of your product list. With this being said, this product is now being pushed to the Art2Business, or rather Art2Buyer application, which will be used by your potential clients for them to buy your work. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how we upload and put our catalogs on Art2Business mobile app. The second part we will commence on will be how clients can now purchase and access catalogs that have been uploaded by the creatives who will be making use of our service. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope that this was as informative as possible. Thank you.